All right. Watch It is back. I'm back. Yeah, totally unplanned stream. I was just thinking to myself about certain things and just I thought I'd come on here, man. It's about 9:20 here in Australia, and that's probably heading into the morning for you guys. So I hope all is going well. I believe it will be Sunday for you guys there, so it'll be Monday for me in 2 hours and 40 minutes. It will be Monday for me. So I'm doing a late night stream tonight. Again, just give me a sec. I just got a drink beside me. That's all. Got my cordial handy here in this winter weather down here in Australia. Um, we've actually been getting some pretty good weather as of recent, which I'm pretty happy about. Sometimes in winter you get some gems down here. Just in this country, sometimes you just get some really nice days in winter, but you know, um, I'm expecting a lot of rain as well. But all that aside, it is titled "Heavyweight Division Equals Whack," and I mean, for the better part of the year, I've thought of that, and I think at this point in time, pretty much a few minutes ago, when I was just thinking to myself about how it all has unfolded, this is definitely. I'm not even gonna say one of the worst divisions, but it's a division where there's a lot of fighters that just aren't very good, but I feel like it's being pushed that we should think they're good when they're really not. I do want to bring people up to speed if they didn't know already. Jarrell Miller just had a fight today. Um, Jarrell Miller had a fight. He won again against some journeyman. And this time the fight was in the US. So Jarrell Miller won. He actually made an Instagram story just saying that, you can kiss my behind this and that, addressing trolls. But I saw the fight, like just the knockout, and he just went in there and unloaded on the guy, and the guy went down. And look, in my opinion, I think it's good that he's back. Okay, and I feel very strongly about the whole drug testing thing, and I feel very strongly about him having tested positive for performance enhancing drugs multiple times. But I will tell you this, okay? That dude can really come in and damage everyone. I'm telling you, there are not many people that can beat him, in my opinion. Because I feel like people get a little carried away with the thing of, oh, he's American, he's fat, he's like 300 pounds. 300 pound. He talks crap. He says like UK fighters like English muffins and tea and biscuits, and he likes cheeseburgers. And look, dude, I'll always hold the drug cheat thing against him. That's always going to be a thing. But again, look, he's fought twice within the space of like a month. Okay, he fought on June 23rd. He's had a fight July 23rd. I think that is good for him. I'm not sure what he weighed in at. I'll actually check what he weighed in at. This is probably going to be the only positive thing I say in this video. So, well, they got his kickboxing record as well. I might put this up actually. So he's 25-0-1. So he's got 25 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, right? He's got 21 knockouts. So he's got a high KO percentage, right? Or a stoppage. So he fought a guy, Derek Cardenas, right? He was 8-9. He fought at Embassy Suits Nashville. Wow, can I see the weights on here? Damn, man. BoxRec keep logging me out. They really keep logging me out. Jeez. Oh, wow. So Greg Cohen put him on. That's good. Dimitri Salita put him on. Wow. He's actually still working with them. Jeez. I want to know how much he weighed in that, because he was over 300 pounds for his last fight. Let me check. Jarrell Miller weight. Dinu 328. Who's 328? All 3 bouts. I don't even know, dude. I have no idea. But that's good for him, man. He's staying active. You know, that's good for him. If you stay active as a heavyweight, it's good for you. You're in shape. You know, you're in shape. But I'm not sure what his next move will be. I think it's a good idea. Just for the rest of the year, just take, like, how many left? August, September, October. Just take another 4 fights this year, dude. Like, or take another 5 fights this year. Just fight a bunch of dudes at lower level. I mean, let me check the WBC rankings. These are the ones as of July. That's May. July 2022. Just let me check. Give me a sec. So we're not going to, look at the top 15, maybe outside them. So I think, if they could get the Jerry Forrest fight, that would be okay for them. But maybe Simon Keane, the dude from Canada. He would beat Justice Hooney from here in Australia. They're not going to put him in there with Jared Henderson, that's for sure. You know, Chris Thompson, number 40 here from the South Africa. Just fight like a bunch of unknown guys. Just fight like 5 more guys, dude. Every month from now on in for this year, just fight 5 guys. Just get up to 30-0. And then, get that record. I'm sure when he's doing that, he'll pick up some things. But I doubt this year he'll be in there with a big name. He's just got to stay active, man. He's just got to stay active, because he's got to beat – if he gets up there in, the top 15, he's got to beat a lot of dudes. He's got to beat a lot of dudes. He will. So I look forward to him, coming back and putting on a performance where we see, him incorporate some things that, he's got he's got a nice style, he comes to fight. I always like that. I think guys like Chisora should stay well away from him. I feel like that's a bad matchup for Chisora. I feel like Joe Joyce would get beat by him. I feel like Dubois would get beat by him. I feel like Dillian White would 100% gas against him and get stopped. Kownacki fight would be interesting, but Jarrell would beat him. I think a fight that would actually be interesting if Kownacki doesn't beat Ali Demirizan, the Turkish dude. I feel like that would be a good fight for Jarrell because that would really test his defense, that fight. I think Brian Jennings actually wouldn't be a bad fight to come back for. You get someone that's slick, someone that's a bit more light. Who else? Bogdan Dinu, that would be a good one for him. He should maybe go for Pulev, maybe. I feel like the build-up for that would be a bit funny with Pulev, screaming his usual stuff. But does Pulev want to fight anymore? I feel like he'd be, the younger heavyweights as well. Those younger heavyweights don't know how to deal with pressure, man. I feel like Sanchez will get beat by him because Sanchez doesn't know how to deal with aggressive dudes. He panics, man. It's all good when you fight in the jug, but these other guys that throw combinations, because he looked terrible in that Christian Hammer fight, man. I mean, at least Joe Joyce stopped Christian Hammer. That dude, I don't know what he was doing, trying to land one hard shot every round. I mean, that's not how you do it. You've got to put it together more. But I feel like Jarrell Miller would honestly slowly beat these guys down because he knows how to fight. He knows how to fight in different ranges. He understands range well. That's why you don't see him get hit clean a lot. And he anticipates shots well. He rides shots well. He defends shots well. Again, he used to do kickboxing and Muay Thai. I know it's not the same, but you tend to get an understanding of what can and can't land. I can't punch from here, but I can kick from here. I can knee in this position, but this knee is too far out. So, a knee that's in close is like an uppercut in close. That's why when Jarrell Miller throws uppercuts, most of them land on the guys because he understands when and where to throw them from, the distance and the range that he has. He's good at framing people off. He's a big guy, man, and he holds his weight well. And again, people out here that say Fury is a guy that moves well. Fury doesn't move well for his size. Jarrell Miller moves well for his size because Jarrell Miller knows how to slip punches well. He knows how to ride shots well. He knows how to roll under shots well. He knows how to move well. I've seen him on his toes at times. I'm like, wow, I didn't expect that. He can move really well for his size. He can really do that well. That's why I like watching him. He's just unique, but he's also got good fundamentals. I think his footwork suits him because I think he just kind of needs to not be upright when he walks so much in terms of just his knees. He needs to bend them a bit more. And that's a lot of weight a guy's got to carry, but still, at the end of the day, you do have to work with what you've got. I mean, that stance switch he does sometimes in close, that's good as well. That's some variety that he has, And he doesn't throw every punch with 100% venom. He knows how to take some steam off it a bit. And that's good. That's something that a lot of these heavyweights out here don't know how to do. Chisora, for the most part, throws with about 80 to 100% of his shot. Dillian Whyte all the time does it. That's why he gets tired. Sergey Kuzmin does it a lot. A lot of these guys, they just don't know how to pace themselves properly. That's why you see Miller, he doesn't really get tired. I mean, people can say what they want, but I don't think he looked that tired in his last fight. And I don't think he didn't look tired at all in this fight. This fight went like 7 rounds. So, it's good for him to stay active. That's the main premise here. And my thing is he can beat a lot of guys. I don't think he beats Usyk, though. I think he beats Ruiz. He beat Ruiz up. He called Ruiz out years ago to his face. Hit 100%. He beat Charles Martin, I think. Charles Martin wouldn't know how to deal with the pressure. Who else? Brian Jennings is a good fight for him. He could fight him now. Bogdan Dinu, that would be a good one. Oh, no, you already fought Bogdan. That's right. You already fought him. Yeah. You fought a few European guys, actually. He could go and fight in Africa if he wanted to. He should get some fights there because I don't think he'll be able to fight in Asia. I don't think they'll want him there because he's already fought there as well, I think. What else? Well, this is not a long stream. I mean, I might retitle this video about Jarrell Miller because I've really talked about him the most, but it'll be good to see him back. He's just got to not test positive. He's just got to not cheat, dude. Don't take any bad stuff. Don't do any dodgy stuff in the ring, and you'll be good, Stay in shape. Do your thing. He's not taking damage, guys. He's not taking damage in his career. You look at him after every fight, you'll be lucky to see a bruise on his face or a cut or anything. He barely gets hit clean in fights, dude. He just knows how to use his size. He could literally block punches with his forearms and walk you down and beat you up. That's how easy he's made a lot of this look. Guys that have struggled with certain opposition, he's made it look easy, man. Marius Vac got beat the heck up in that fight. Dillian Whyte struggled with him. Dillian Whyte struggled with him. Bogdan Dinu fight, that fight went for not even 3 rounds, I think. He fought the other Polish dude that he stopped in 2 rounds. Man, that AJ fight would have been interesting. But yeah, I mean, Jarrell Miller, man, if he stays active and he sharpens up some things, he's beating guys, man. He'll run through the top 10, whoever he fights, however they position him, because then the whole thing of networks and promoters comes into play. That will be something to, you know, jump over a hurdle for. But like at the end of the day, like he's not gonna sit around and wait. From what I've seen recently, a month, in the space of a month, he's fought twice. Argentina and in the US. That's great. You know? That's like some throwback stuff. You see these other dudes waiting around doing nothing. The guy's undefeated as well. I know he's fought some guys that are not the best opposition, but he's staying active. He's staying active. You know? He could fight Jerry Forrest, but I don't think Jerry Forrest will take it. I don't think Jerry Forrest will take that fight. I'm trying to think of who else he could get. That's kind of on the outskirts. It's not popping like that. Stefan, he could probably go for Christopher Lovejoy. He could go for him. But I think they're friends, or like they're friendly, sort of. I'm not sure. But I think Lovejoy will be a good fight. I mean, he'd knock out Lovejoy in 3 rounds, dude. That right hand is landing. He'd knock him out, dude. He could knock him out even quicker than 3 rounds. He could probably do it in a round. He doesn't play, man. He does look to hurt you and get you out of there. That's for sure. He's a good heavyweight. See, look, dude. Again, you can tease Jarrell all you want, but all these other dudes that test positive and do all other shit, you gotta keep the same energy, dude. Because I kept my same energy with Jarrell Miller for a good 2 to 3 years, man. I kept my energy. I was consistent. I never changed up. I was consistent for sure, 100%. I was consistent with my thoughts on Jarrell Miller failing tests. But now, I'm still the same. Obviously, I'm against it. I'm just saying that it's been long enough. He's done his time, and he's back. You know? He's back. No one has shown me. I'm telling you, there's only a select few that could beat him. There's probably about 5 dudes that could beat him. I probably think Usyk, AJ, Fury ain't beating him. I'd say Hunter could beat him. And maybe like two to 3 more. And when I say they could beat him, like I think Usyk would easily beat him. Maybe AJ could easily beat him, depending on how he comes in, which I doubt. And that fight will never happen. I do want it to happen. Like that's a fight I would be excited for. Like there's not really fights that I get excited for anymore, but that I'd be excited for. That would be good. I'd like to see that. That is better than running it back with Dillian or running it back or just running it into someone else. You know? So yeah, but I think I'll wrap it up there. This has turned out into a good positive stream at least. I mean, I've talked about a guy in Jarrell Miller that is coming, you know, to the heavyweight division with a bit more seriousness, you know, more active, you know, trying to come back and actually do his thing, you know. People can say what they want, but at the end of the day, man, look, I think people know that this guy can tear things up for sure. But I'll leave it there, guys. Peace. Take care.